So I'm one of the gastrointestinal oncologists, which means that I see patients with cancers of the GI tract. I also do research here, so I work on making mouse models of colon cancer.
My name's Fashi. I am a Madison resident and I work in the marketing department at this year's presenting sponsor, Wyden Enterprises. I'm also the co-founder of Fat Function that will be performing at Funk Out Cancer, and I was lucky enough to be married to Kate Fashi.
We're learning that each person with colon cancer has a different type of colon cancer. On a national level, we are actually developing the technology to test everyone's cancer for these different mutations and developing the infrastructure to do these large clinical trials to figure out which therapies will be the best for these different subtypes. A little over a year ago, I was diagnosed with rectal cancer. I had been having some bleeding off and on for over a year probably, now that I look back at it. Never thought it was going to be cancer, despite being a cancer doctor at the time. I was pretty nervous about it, to say the least. And then I finally went in when bleeding got to be pretty substantial and had the colonoscopy. This was just 2 months after my youngest daughter was just born, and it was obvious that it was cancer just on the colonoscopy, and was able to undergo radiation and chemotherapy, and then surgery after that, and then another 6 months of chemo after that. So far, so good. Just had another doctor's visit, and everything looks perfect at this point. So.
Cancer took my wife. My father has prostate cancer. My mother has had breast cancer. Even my four-legged best friend, Onyx. So cancer for me has taken on a personality of its own that I've developed a deep-seated hatred for. So I want to do everything I possibly can to help fight the disease.
When I was diagnosed with cancer, it changed my perspective immensely. I not only am more compassionate with my patients, but I'm much more driven for my research. There's a sense of urgency now. Things have to happen now. I'm not going to sit around and wait for advances to happen. I am really excited about this event, not only for the cancer research, but it just seems like it's going to be an outstanding, fun event.
Funk Out Cancer is going to be on Saturday, October 19th this year at the Barrymore Theater. Show will start at 8 o'clock. There's a silent auction that will start at 7 p.m. It's a concert and a silent auction dedicated to the memory of Kate Fashi.
This is really important for cancer research here at the Carbone Cancer Center. Funds like this that aren't designated to a specific project are very helpful because this helps generate the preliminary data we need to get further funding. If we don't have the preliminary data that we need to apply for these grants, it's almost impossible to get that funding. Every dollar that is donated is turned into $15 with grant money. For instance, if someone were to donate money to Funk Out Cancer and then that money was donated to our lab, that's very important for us. When we write research grants, we have to list out exactly how every dollar is spent in that. Let's say we find something that needs to be investigated further. Having money donated to us that isn't already accounted for in all these grants allows us to investigate these new exciting things that we find in the lab, and then that will help us get more grants to investigate those things further. I was able to meet Kate when I was a senior medical resident. It was actually a very memorable experience for me because she was just a couple of years older than I was.
Kate and I dated for 3 years, and on our 3rd anniversary, I asked her to marry me. She said yes, and about a week later, she went in for a colonoscopy and was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. Needless to say, our lives changed. When I first met Dr. Deming, we met at a breakfast meeting, and when he told me that he had actually been in the room when Kate first went into the Carbone Cancer Center to research clinical trials, I was relieved to know that he had actually gotten a chance to meet Kate, and after we talked some more, to find out that he was moved by the experience. And talking with him a little further made me realize that he gets it.
It really touched me on a personal level to see someone dealing with cancer and dealing, at least from what I could tell, emotionally with it amazingly. She never seemed to be down. She was very happy, and you could see the hope that she had when she was here looking for clinical trials. And that definitely has inspired me to want to further cancer research and further clinical trials here.
And I feel very comfortable that the funds generated from Funk Out Cancer are going to go to a very good person and to a good line of research that will hopefully not only help colon cancer but other cancers as well. She asked that if she lost her battle to cancer, that kind of a music party be arranged and donate those funds to cancer research, which gave her and fueled her hope.
With everything that Al has planned with the music, I really look forward to that. I'm hoping that he was just kidding about the cowbell, but we'll be happy to do whatever I can.
No, I wasn't joking about the cowbell. The music is going to be great. Of course, my band Fat Function will be playing. We'll also be joined by Young Blood Brass Band. They will be performing a set, and then at the end of the evening, there will be kind of a big super group combining members of Fat Function, Young Blood Brass Band, and Mama Dig Down's Brass Band. And it's going to be something pretty special. It's going to be loud.
I will definitely be at Funk Out Cancer. I'm hoping that I can get up and say a little bit. I am hopeful to say just how thankful I am to Al and everyone who is involved in this event. It's a great event and something that I am very excited to be part of.
To make a donation, purchase tickets to the event, or to find out more about the silent auction, visit funkoutcancer.com.